My name's Diane, and I'm bringing a couple of projects to you today, done with the Endless Meadows bundle from Creative Memories. And as you can see here, I have one page that I've done. I used the pattern from the Creative Memories virtual crop from, I believe it was 2 or 3 weekends ago. These crops are every month on the second weekend of the month. It starts at Friday at 1, I believe it's 1 p.m. Central Time, and I think it's 2 p.m. my time, which is Eastern time. So anyway, they have 6 different patterns that they put out. They put out 2 patterns each day, and you can, if you do these and post it on their website over the weekend before, I think it's 11:59 Eastern time on Sunday night, then you're entered into a giveaway by Creative Memories and can win like a punch or a paper pack. So anyway, I've only been able to do these a couple of times since I've started with Creative Memories, but I'm going to try to do more of them. But anyway, I liked the 6 patterns that they had quite a bit. So this is number 1, as you can see down here. Then this is number 2, and this is what I'm working on this weekend. I also did a project that I showed you with the previous video that I did. But anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. This is number 3. Oops, here. Number 4. I want to do this one too. I really like this pattern. Then there's number 5 and number 6. And the first one I did was this one. And I used the Our Moments bundle to do that with. Anyway, this is the number 1 pattern again, and this is the project that I did. Now if you like this, I'll give you some measurements, because they don't give measurements when they show us these patterns. Like I said, there's 2 patterns that come out on Friday, 2 that come out on Saturday, and 2 that come out on Sunday, for a total of 6 patterns. So anyway, I did this project this page last week, and I'll give you some measurements. This blue is 6.5 by 12. This green grass pattern, I don't know if you can see the grass. Let's see if I can get a close up here, enough of it to, right here you can see grass showing. Probably getting too close now. So anyway, the green grass is 5.5 by 12. The light green wave, and I'll show you what I used for that. This is their trimmer, the wave trimmer board, and I bought this one years ago when I first started buying stuff from Creative Memories. They have a newer one that has, let me get my other trimmer here. It has this color with, of course, I think this is blue on top here. So I kind of want to get another one that looks like that too. I actually have, I hate to say this, 2 scrap rooms, because I started a scrap room upstairs in what was my son's bedroom years ago, and I don't have air conditioning in my house here, so in the summer it gets so hot up there. But anyway, that's full of Jetmax cubes. And it has a lot of things, like there's some beading up there and other things that, you know, I don't have down here. So, but things that I don't use a lot of different punches and things, like Martha Stewart punches, are all up there. So anyway, I had to move down here because I started overflowing anyway, and the bedroom is only like 10 by 11. And so I have this big family room in the basement that's 27 by 27. Most of it's furniture, so I have this wall here on the back side that has a big L-shaped desk, and then I'm waiting for somebody to help me put a cart together. I've got three 2x2 calyx units waiting to be put together to make this cart that I want with rollers on it. And then I have an old antique dresser here from my grandparents, and then is a line of calyx units here. So I got a 5x5. It's actually from Walmart. They're Better Home and Gardens. It's kind of a black brown color. And then I did last fall go get a couple of 2x4 calyx units. So those have some gold and cream bins that I got from Walmart, and several drawer units also. So anyway, I have a plethora of stuff. It just happened to be on 2 different floors. So my family room is down here in the basement where it's cooler, and so it's right now it's hot upstairs. So anyway, this is enough of that talk. But anyway, I have this trimmer that I used, and I used this pattern here. You can get this, of course, on Creative Memories, and like I said, it's the lighter color, which I think is prettier. But this works too. It's the same thing. So anyway, this light green wave is 3/4 of an inch by 12, and the darker paper is a 1/2 inch by 12. And then these photo mats. This is 4 by 10.5, and these photo mats are 5 by 3 5/8. This diamond. This is like a light diamond shape, gold colored and cream paper here. I'll show you more of the papers when I get done here. This is 8.5 by, I'm not sure because it's all underneath here. Let's see. Well, you have to go at least far enough down, so I'd say 5.5. And then the photo mats are 3 3/4 by 4.5. Wait a minute, I'm measuring this right. So yeah, 4.5 by 3 3/4. And I went right down to the bottom of this yellow or gold paper, and then the width is 3 3/8. They're both the same. And of course I use some stickers out of the sticker sheets. So I'll show you the paper here. Yeah, most of it's sitting right here because I was working on it last night. And it's cut up a lot now, so this is part of the, I've got to pull the tonal sheet out here in a minute so I can know which paper is which. This is the Endless Meadows Tone on Tone paper pack. So you have this paper in there. Oops, this doesn't go in here. This is a piece I cut off. My little fan over here was blowing things off where I set them last night. This is the purple with purple flowers. And here's the green. This green is the same as these other 2 sheets. So, and then you have this leaf pattern on the back. And you have, I'll show you the bigger one because it's all cut up now. You have this paper with the dots with the green, and then also the gold on the back. These I cut first to do the project last night, and then decided I wanted them bigger and a different color. This is the sky paper I used up here. This is the blue with birds and leaves and floral stems. This is the diamond shaped paper. I don't know if you can see that very good. There, kind of. And there's the back side. This is all. I kind of keep this paper together, even though they're little scraps in case you want to border someday with something. So this is floral paper, and this is the back. That's the gold I was using to make some of the wave trim with last night. This is the grass paper. And it's kind of like dot paper, but I think it's trying to mimic florals in some way. This is kind of the same, but not as much going on there. And I did use this in the project that I'm going to show you today, that I'm going to work on, finish up with. This is the floral dot paper, kind of. It's like raindrops. And then there's this bluish, kind of a slate blue. And here's the lavender. And some more of the slate blue. Oh, that was the same sheet. Sorry about that. Here's some more trims that I was working with. This is some more of the same tonal paper, but in like a slate blue type color. And then butterflies. This is kind of a brownish copper color. And some lavender. Those are lavender flowers on there, I believe. So that's the tonals. Oh, I think this, yeah, I kind of got it mixed up. This floral paper here is part of the regular designer paper. And I believe this one is too with the grass. So is this one with the yellow flowers. It's part of the designer paper. Should have pulled this out. So there. Let's get it to focus. Here's all your designer papers. And on Creative Memories, you can look on their site, of course. I'll leave a link for you as well. So, let me just kind of get this out of the way now. Yeah, I'll fix this later. It's all organized again when I get done. Okay. So this is stickers from the sticker sheet. Okay. I'll just set that aside. And I gotta get back to my sheet that I was working on. Here it is. Okay, this is what I'm doing now that we're gonna work on today. This is the number 2 pattern from the virtual crop from 2 weeks ago. This is what I've done so far. This is the first page here, but as you can see, this is a little bit different. So instead of making this straight, I used the wave pattern. So let me give you measurements here. It's going to be a flip to this one, because I'm doing 2 of the same, but they're just opposite of each other. I am going to cut this down a little bit. I already did with this paper here. So why don't I just give you measurements off from this one. So what we have is this is the base, What I do too, when you have pieces like this, I've been doing different kind of scrapbooking for several years now, since 2013, making mini albums. Eventually I'll probably make a mini album with creative memories that I can share with you on here. But I'm still kind of learning this kind of scrapbooking, which isn't that much different, it's just bigger. So anyway, what I do, to get this glued down onto something, I use Hobby Lobby 12 by 12 white paper. It's cheaper. And as long as I'm just, using it to place pieces on, this helps to hold things in place. So I have this piece, which is 8 1/4 by 12. Then this piece, oops, here, and also, let me just tack this down just a little bit. And I know mats can get sticky with adhesive on it, so I'll show you a little trick you can use. I just like to put that down so it doesn't, sorry for my head, so it doesn't move around on me while I'm trying to get things placed where I need it. I use undo to undo anything that I've stuck down that I want to change. It helps to remove the adhesive. You can't use this on wet glue. It's only for, your dry glues. So you just squirt a little on, and then, eventually you can pull it up. You have to wait till it kind of soaks in a little bit, but you can start pulling it, as you even put it on. So anyway, you can use that on the mat too, to clean your mat. It works pretty good. I have also cut this down, and I'm going to change this around too, because in this piece here, which is this one, you can see this is farther apart than this down here on the bottom. So I thought I was getting that farther apart than what I did. So with this piece I cut it down some more, so you can see here. So this piece, oops, is 9 by 9 1/2. And then the 9 1/2 will go for your height. And I leave about 1 inch down here. And what I do, I'll show you right now, but when I get ready to adhere this all down, use my T-ruler. I put the edge of it right here against the mat, and what I'm doing is going 3/4 of an inch over and well, maybe I'll do 1 inch. I'll have to see here. No, I want to go 3/4 of an inch between here, and then 3/4 of an inch, and you're gonna have to look at the 1/2 inch here and then go over to the 1 1/4. So that's kind of how I figured that out. And this T-ruler can make things straighter for you too. There. That's kind of how I did it. So, okay, and then where's my other pieces here? There. This piece, now it's already cut in a curve, so let me just move this a minute so I can see what I'm doing better. So I just go to the top of that height, and it looks like it's about 2 3/8, but if you want, you can go 2 1/2. You can always trim down this back side if you need to. So, and then these pieces are, of course this is 12, and then you've got a 3/4 of an inch by 12, and I believe this is 3/4 too. Yeah, 3/4 by 12. So there's your measurements for that. Now I'm going to start putting things down here to stay. Okay. Usually I use my ATG gun when I do my mini albums, so I'm trying to get used to this. I've done a little bit of these types of adhesives with card making when I go to a card class, so I'm not that handy with the little ones here. You can get this in the regular, I think this is the permanent, and then they also have repositionable as well. See, I keep wanting to go all the way around, and this kind of scrapbooking, I guess you don't really have to. I don't see everybody going all the way around. I'm just going to stick one in here just because that's what I usually do in my mini scrapbooking projects. Now, you have to kind of look at this good. I'm going to move it up, I think. Oh shoot, it's stuck down, that's right. So I can see the corners better because the corner is right on this white printing. So what I'm going to do eventually, they cost $120, but I want to get one of those Misty memory boards. It's a stamp positioner, actually, is what it's called. For this type of scrapbooking. I have my other ones. I wonder if that would work. Maybe I'll try that. I have my small ones here. This is the regular size stamp board. Let's see. I got two. I have two of these Misties. One I got for free because I won one. My first one I won it. No, I bought one for $50 when they first came out, and then I won one at a treat. My second one I won. So that one was free. Now they cost a lot of money this size. They're up to like $73, I think. So anyway, it's getting a little pricey, these things. So I want to get one of the 12 by 12 ones, the memory keeping one. That's what it's called. Memory. I can try to remember to post a link in there for that. My Sweet Petunia is the lady who, that's her business name. She's the one that makes these. And then you can also get them off from any scrapbook store like scrapbook.com or Simon Says Stamp. So, okay, my piece here. So we just get that corner right down in there, just like that. That works really nice. I love that. Okay, I'll make sure this is lined up in the back, and it looks like it is. So perfect. I like to deal with perfect when I can. Okay. Many of you probably already have a Misty or a Tim Holtz. I don't know if you can do that with a Tim Holtz one or not. I don't think I have my Tim Holtz one right here. So, okay. Now, and I've got my drops going up and down. Let me put some adhesive on here. I'm not as fast with this as I am my ATG. Oh dear, dexterity. Hope all of you are having a good Memorial Day weekend. I work nights full time, Tuesday through Friday nights, so Saturdays are my not too with it day, and I didn't sleep good yesterday during the day, so I usually kind of do more of a nap on Saturdays, so I don't have to lose my whole day like I do when I'm working. But yesterday I only slept about an hour. I was on my bed for maybe like 4 hours and just couldn't sleep. So then I was down here working last night. That might not be quite as good as I thought it was. So anyway, I was down here working last night because my friend and I would get online together and do scrapbooking online on Facebook Messenger. I make a room, and she and sometimes one of our other friends get together and scrap online. That's kind of how we've done it with COVID, and I had some other issues going on last fall, medical and other things. So this is what we've been doing. Let's see here now. Nope. I might have to just pull that up and try it over again. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. I was down here working and on that first page, talking to her. See, this is where you could use undo, but I don't want to have to wait for it to dry. Sometimes the glues don't. Don't let you stick things down very good right away until they dry. I don't know how these glues do. This adhesive remover, or adhesive, permanent adhesive. You got to be careful with these magnets because they can grab real fast. Alright, okay, that's back of that. All my papers are flying down on the floor. Oh my word. I got a little fan off to my left here, and it finally caught some of my... I gotta just kind of deal with this a minute. Oh dear. Crazy. I'll just turn my fan off for now. There. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here right now. There. And I don't have that white sticking out there. For me, I'm using this white paper from Hobby Lobby because I actually don't have any of the pages that go directly into the album. So I have to stick it onto something. I've been trying to buy paper and punches and spending my money on those kind of things, and I don't even have the pages to put in an album yet. So I like so much of Creative Memories items and products that I can't even keep up with it. The things I want to get. So, okay. I sound kind of ridiculous, don't I? Oh dear. Alright. So that looks good. I didn't like that white that was just kind of showing up here. So, alright. Get my T-ruler here. Alright, I want to go 3/4, and I'm looking at the 3/4 tick mark right here, and then I want 3 Okay, you have to go from the 1/2 inch mark on the ruler into 1 1/4 inches to get your placement for the page with this piece of paper here. So here's, let's see, let me go up here to 3/4. Make sure this is straight down here on the ruler. Oops, I think it moved. I have some, and I don't remember what it's called. It's upstairs in my other scrap room. But I have this Timmy ruler. Of course, many people have them. But there is this material. It's clear, kind of a plastic. But I cut it to fit this ruler so it doesn't slide. There's a little grip to it right here. I don't know if you can see that plastic. And then I just make a dot on the plastic after I cut it out to fit this hole on the ruler. So, and then punch it out. Let's try to see the, let me see here. I don't know. It's not going to show unless I put a color under it. Yeah, that won't even show either, so. Anyway, trust me, there's a little hole right there in the plastic. So I should put that on this ruler so it grips better here, because it's kind of slippery. Alright, going to the 3/4 mark. Making sure this is spaced equally along through the ruler area on the mat. Keeps sliding on me. Okay. So we're going in 1/4 inch. Come on here. Oops, my paper moved. Looks like about 3.2 centimeters, I guess that's what you'd say. So, make sure this looks like it's straight here. Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay, so I got that piece done now. Stick that up here. Actually, I can put it back in my little tool caddy here, off the table. You saw me use this tool here. It's called the multi-purpose tool. I believe there's still $8 from Creative Memories, but I love this thing. My upline was using it, and it works so good to help bring up paper after you stick it down. I just use it for a numerous amount of things. Oh, I have like 3 or 4 of them now, so you know, I have to have a second set of tools upstairs, and I have a set of tools for crops because I can't stand to try to remember everything. So anyway, then I have a set at my friend's house that I used to go there and scrap at her house a lot until COVID hit. So hopefully this summer she's working on her craft room, trying to get that organized before I come over there. So she had her son put up some white shelving units. So she's working on that as I speak right now. Anyway, we got this paper down. The next piece is this piece. I'll show you. This piece here. So we're going to put that down. I had a hard time figuring out how to use this thing initially when I first got it. Thinking it was supposed to go this way, and it doesn't. This white thing here, it opens and closes like this. So, you know, if you close it, then it doesn't, the tape doesn't get stuck on things. And then you just open it so that you can use it. So that goes on the bottom. that little mechanism. I took this off when I first started using it. I'm like, what in the world? So then I finally figured out, oh, that's supposed to be there. Oops, here. Like I said, I'm not very great with this thing. I'm more used to my ATG gun. So. Alright, I hope I got enough. I need to have some here on the, get these corners down good. Just want to get that off of there. Okay. And then I just turned on that little piece of adhesive there on my finger stuck to it. I just go along and make sure the tape is pushed down on the sides, because sometimes I go over. I need a new pair of glasses. I don't always have the most perfect vision right now. I had these for 9 years. So I need new bifocals in them, and my left eye has more of a problem with distance than my right because I had cataract surgery back in 2011. Never thought I'd have to have cataract surgery in my 50s, but I did. So anyway, life. We're all getting older every day. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so then we have these other two pieces. So that will go here, and then this is going to tuck under. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape all around this piece, but then I'm not going to stick it down until I slip this piece under, and I'm going to probably turn my mat around so I can do that. Otherwise it won't get in there right. Just know it. Come on here. I like to get those corners a little better. You can either pull that tape off. Sometimes I do that because it might leave some bulk. Now this trimmer, this wave trimmer, I've had it for years, of course, but I never really used it. That's actually the first time I've ever used it. You know how things get packed away and oh dear. So I kind of started collecting creative memory stuff, and I was working full time at the hospital. I'm a nurse, so didn't have a lot of time to do this. I was kind of buying supplies, getting ready for retirement. Well then, I had to leave the hospital. I was having problems physically, so just it was hard to do the job, working in pain all the time. So anyway, then I got on disability, and then my husband, that was 9 years ago, well 8 years ago on disability, and then my husband left, so I couldn't live on $1,200 a month, so I went back to work, but I'm doing private duty nursing, so taking care of one person at a time. So right now I'm taking care of a child that's generally what we do mostly. In private duty nursing is take care of like disabled people. Mostly I'm doing kids. So yeah, I have this kid I take care of. Tuesday through Friday nights. So anyway, I had to go back to work. So I'm not able to do this as much as what I'd like to. Maybe in a couple years I won't have to work anymore, and I'm kind of waiting to be able to go on my first husband's Social Security. He was killed in 1990. So, but I found out that, well, first I had to get a divorce, but then after I got my divorce last month, then I found out, oh shoot, I have to be at my, oh shoot, that didn't go all the way over. I thought this paper was gonna cover. It's not gonna cover it. So let me think. Anyway, I'll have to think about a paper here now to stick in there. Let's see. If I stick another piece of this in, let's do that. So anyway, I have to wait until I'm at my midpoint for Social Security age before I can get his midpoint at full amount. So that's another 3 years. I don't know if I'm going to make it that long, but I may just see in a few months what it would be like if I waited until next June to... I might have to make that longer. Next June, if I can get a fair amount, more than what my disability would be, because I'm not going to make it for another 3 years working. I don't think. I'm having a lot of issues right now, so it kind of fell apart last October. So I'm trying to build up a little business doing this. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see. I already put sticky on here. So alright. So you can use this tool like that to go underneath your tape. If I just do a little line. Nope, I'm going to have to do a bigger line, huh? I'll have to add a piece over on my other page too. I was going to pull that up anyway and shorten that green raindrop paper. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Otherwise I could stick in a green. Let's see. Maybe I could use this leaf green that's... there we go. If I have any left. I don't know that I have any left. I wish I had another pack of paper. Yeah, I don't think I have any of that green left. Wait a minute here. Let's see. These waves go together, and they do. I don't know if it's going to be enough. That's the problem. I could use a different green. Let's see. I can just lay it next to there. That looked so bad. But, I don't know. Let me try another green. I got all this other paper here I can try and use. This is too crazy looking. Or maybe I could use the lavender. That might be good too. I just don't know about, well, if I had the green, then it wouldn't show. Let's see what the lavender looks like. Do I have any cut up already? Let's see what's on the other side of this paper. No, if I have a sheet of it already cut, I want to use that rather than. Let me just make sure. I don't think I cut any up, but why don't I see a second piece? Got things on both sides of my table here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here I have this already cut up. I don't know where the other lavender is. So I don't need to use that. I don't want to cut into that. This is the way things go when you scrapbook sometimes. To change things a little bit. Okay, now I don't have to go this way with it. Well, doesn't look too bad. Otherwise, let's see here. I'll do this. Or well, I think there's more contrast with the green, so I guess I'm going to go with that. Okay. I don't know if that piece is going to be enough. I'd rather have a little bit bigger piece, and as long as I already got waves cut on here, I might as well use it. So I'm going to use 3/4 inch so I can tuck better. I'm finding on here that that blade isn't cutting this that well. So I'm wondering, I think that's what I was going to talk about before. I got sidetracked. So I just kind of trim it. Go along the edge and see here. Looks like it's okay. Let's see, which edge do I need? This one here. Maybe it's tiny. Okay. There. Yeah. I like that. I'll have to add a piece to the other page too. So, okay. Yeah, that way. Don't mind me, I'm nuts sometimes, so crazy and nuts. Gotta have a little fun in life, right? Gotta get right on the end. Get off of there. Alright. A little extra on the end here. I gotta get off the paper. I just like to have my ends tacked down good. I don't like corners sticking up. And I just go down through here and make sure there's no tape sticking up. Okay. Oops, here. Oh, here. Just want a little more sticking out. There. Okay, that's down. Oops. I gotta stick in the other paper. This is where that multi-purpose tool comes in good. Okay. Unstick everything here. Okay, that's... Oh shoot, there's a little piece of... Shoot, I wished I'd have seen that. I don't know if I can cut that down. A little piece of paper sticking up off there. And if I just lightly scrape my fingernail across there, smooth it out. There. Okay. Bring this corner up here. Okay. Pull this up a little bit there. So I can get in under here. There we go. And I'll just leave that there. Alright. This is gonna... Oh shoot, I gotta pull that out some more. Here, I thought it would work. I have to make the green a little bit more out. Stick it out a little more. Okay. Oops. That's not quite covering the white part. There. That looks good. I'll just put that down there. Oops, that came out. Nuts. Oh, nuts. Alright, let's see. I just want to get this along there. I got tape there again. Alright. Stick it out past the green. Let's see. Okay. I think this green's got to come out here a little more. Ooh, that barely is. Yeah, I'm going to have to kind of fix that up there a little bit. I should probably pull the green out a little bit more, I think. And then put the yellow in. That's what I think I would like better. So... I'm going to readjust this. Get rid of this tape that's stuck to me. My chair makes a lot of squeaky sounds. So sorry about that. Oh, I got one of those bamboo cushions on here. It helps relieve pressure from your back onto on your back, I guess. Can't tolerate sitting in hard chairs anymore. What's here? I just think I don't want as much gold sticking out as what there was. So let's see how this looks. Oops. This is showing here. Something's got to give down here. There we go. Alright, I am going to use, if I can find it, I don't know where it is right now, my special little bone folder that I like to use. I got this when I was doing these mini albums. Oh shoot, the white's still showing. Shoot. I have to pull that up just a tad. Now after I use the bone folder on it. Here. Started using this bone folder when a designer found out about them. One of her fans told her about these special bone folders. They're Teflon. This is the ergonomic one. So there's another type that I'd like to get so that I could interchange between them. It's supposed to be the ergonomic tools are supposed to help with problems in your thumb, and I have issues here, so when I'm working on those mini albums it gets to aching pretty bad. So anyway, you get this from bonefolder.com. There's different styles. This is a lifter tool. That's their lifter one. And it works good when you need to pull up. It's too much to explain right now without showing hinges and stuff when you're making the binding for the pages. So that's one tool. And then there's a straight tool. I don't think I have it down here. I think it's upstairs. And I have another one that's like this one, but it's not cut off. So then you can hold it a little differently than this one. So that's position changes with your hand helps quite a bit when you're, doing that all the time. So, okay, we got that on. So now I want to change this. So I'm going to set this aside a minute. And I have these two mats. Someday I'm going to clean my table off. This cart I want for I have a big rototrim trimmer. It's a professional trimmer for photos basically, but this mini album designer that I've been buying her projects and stuff over the last almost 10 years now. This is what she uses when she does a lot of cutting of her paper, and it cuts like butter. So it's a wonderful trimmer, but it's 15 inches long and it takes up a big space on my table. So that's where I want it to go, is on the cart. When I ever get it put together, I have to hire somebody to do it. So hopefully this summer that'll happen. Anyway, I just need more room on my table. So, okay, now I'm going to pull this up. This is probably going to be pretty sticky since it's stuck down from last night. So I'm probably for this going to use a little undo. So now you get to see this in action. Now with my ATG tape, when I use this, sometimes, in most cases, I have to take the adhesive off because that tape that I use, I buy rolls. I'll just show you if you haven't seen an ATG tape or ATG gun. I buy rolls from Tape Jungle. It's a whole lot cheaper than buying these rolls made by the 3M company. It's like one roll, or you get one box, there's 2 rolls in it for $10, and with these I buy a whole case. I'm trying to think. There's 6 in a package, and there's 24 that comes in a package, and there's six packages in the box. So 24 rolls in a package, 6 packages in a box for $150. So it works out to about $1.10 a piece. But when using undo with that tape, it just kind of ruins the tape, and sometimes I have to take all the adhesive off and redo it because it just doesn't work well with the undo as much. I don't like paper having lumps underneath it, and that's what happens a lot of times, is there be lumps from the adhesive. So I just, in most cases, take it off and just put some more tape back on it. So, okay. I have to undo this too. Now you can see what happens when you want to change things. So this is a learning experience for that. Right here. Just kind of squirt it a little bit, because a lot will come out. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. Let's see, did I get undo over here? Yeah, I think I did. Couldn't see it very good underneath there with the shadow over the paper. And so you need these multi-purpose tools. They're wonderful for this. You just want to be careful so you don't tear your paper. get that adhesive off my hand. Otherwise it'll be sticking to whatever I don't want it to stick to. Okay. It's a little tape under here. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I got undo in this one spot. There. Let's see how this glue looks on this adhesive looks under here. Now this adhesive doesn't pull up all, doesn't get all pulled up with the undo. So that's good. Well, it did here, but that'll be okay. It's not lumping up like it does with the ATG glue. So I don't think the 3M glue does that, but you know, I don't want to have to pay so much for adhesive. So the cheaper tape works just fine unless you have to undo it. So okay, so where'd I put that at? So I've got to go, forget my I just have to take a 1/2 inch off. Make sure I got the paper the right way. Okay. So because there's adhesive on here, I don't want to get it on the board. And we're just going to take off a 1/2 inch. So we're going to go to this 1/2 inch mark here. I gotta get the tape off my thumb. I don't want it to stick where I don't want it to stick. And it's not going off very good. Let me use my other finger here a minute. There. I think it's gone now. Nope. It's a stubborn little piece. Alright. Let me get the glue off from here. I'll have to undo it, I guess. I guess this adhesive from Creative Memories is good. Those little pieces off. I'm gonna get some more off from here too. Now they want to stick to me. I think they're gone. I don't think there's any more on there. Oh, there's some right here. This doesn't come off as easy as other adhesives. It is sticky. And that's good. That's what we want. Okay. I'm just going to put this little piece in with the other papers. But I don't want this piece to stick to everything. So, make sure to move it all off. There's one in there too. I didn't want to have to. This is really sticking to me. Well, I'll deal with this later because it's getting crazy. My fingers are getting all sticky. Ugh. I have to undo my fingers. Well, you gotta get a light. Oops, there goes my undo on the floor. There, that'll take care of them instead of fighting with it. Alrighty. Let's see, let me just put a couple pieces of tape on here now. Now let's see, which way do I want to go? This way. Okay, now I gotta get my T-ruler back out. I forgot I still needed to use it. Let's see. Okay. I'll just tape this back down so it doesn't move on me so much. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go up 3/4, and then I got to go 1 1/4 inches over. Oops, here. Over. It's getting stuck underneath that page. Or those trims. Just put it right here. Okay, that looks good. Oh yeah, I gotta get the tape off. Well, photo mat might go here too, come to think of it. Okay. Feel a little piece of tape right there. Alrighty. So, okay. Now, I've got to make photo mats for this. So, let me look at the picture and see if they're all the same. The pattern I'm talking about. Now, I don't know that I'm going to put the photo mats in this orientation. I do like it, but I don't even have pictures right now to figure out how to put them in here. So I'm just going to do it probably in landscape form. Maybe this one down here I'll do vertical so that I can put something there like a journaling space, journal box. I have this, where is it now? Oh, here it is, right here, underneath everything. I have this photo mat, or this is from the mat pack. So I thought this was kind of cute, and I thought I'd cut it out, and that will be part of the title, and do a banner, like, if you can see that on there, and make it into a banner like they have it. So I'm just going to cut that. I love the birds too, but they could be used as well. And let's see here. It could be used as well in a project too. It could be cut out, fussy cut. I just want to make sure I got enough. Okay, before I cut it all up. Okay, that looks good. So that's about almost a quarter of an inch. Looks like 3/16. So do this first. I don't want to cut it too far away and not too close either. So that looks good. Is it even? Looks like it's a little bit. Let me just make sure it's even here. I didn't really pay attention. Alright. I guess it is even. It doesn't seem to cut anything, so. Alright. And then, let's see. I might cut some off the side. Well, maybe not. Let me cut the banner part first. So, what I kind of like to do is measure. Find the actual center. So it's 1 5/8. So I'm going to say it's in between. Where's my pen? It's in between 3/4 and 7/8. So just cut up the center because it's going to cut out that little tick mark that I made. I'm going to go right here to the point on that diamond. And then go from the edge to the center. And then I like to flip it over because I don't cut good from the other way. I cut better from this way. There. So let's see. And maybe, because there's not a good contrast in here, maybe I will back that with a gold color. Since, I don't know if you can see, this is that diamond pattern. Oops, find my camera here. I don't know if you can see that diamond pattern in there, but it's very faint. So I'm going to add some of this gold color. Let's see, would this look good? Maybe I'll get the other gold. Oh, where is it? Floral. There's some there. Let's see if this piece is big enough. Oh yeah. See, that would give it better contrast. Okay. I just need to shorten it here a little bit. So this is oops. Let's see here. 1 5/8. So if I go 1 7/8. Cut it straight. Maybe I'll cut it some more. Just have a little edge on it. And I'll go down 1/16 of an inch. Let me get this thing straight here. There. Okay, that's about 1/8 of an inch on each side. So then this is 4 inches. So let's see, I'm going to just cut it 3 7/8. Oh no, I messed it up. Oh dear. Huh. I cut it down more than I thought. Okay, we'll start another piece if I can find it. Here's I'm not that crazy about this floral paper here, so alright, I cut it. How big was that? 4 inches? Or I mean, okay, this is 1 7/8. Okay, and do this again here. So I want to go 4 and I better go 4 1/4, just to be on the safe side. Okay, I think what I'll do is glue it down to that piece a minute. Oops, it's upside down. Oh dear, my brain. Sorry, that message popped up, made a noise. It's my son texting me. He was in a car accident some years ago, so he is in a wheelchair, but he's alive. And he's cognitive, which they thought first he was going to die. Then they told me he'd be in a vegetative state. And the nurse says, "What would Nathan want?" I said, directly looked into her eyes and said, "I don't know what Nathan would want. I'm not God, and I'm not going to make that decision." And so he's not in a vegetative state. He's in a wheelchair, and he doesn't talk quite the same as he did before the accident. It affected his speech a little bit. He sounds a little bit like a cerebral palsy type patient, but he's very cognitive, and it's just been ups and downs with it, though, unfortunately. But he's a better person than he was before the accident, so that's the main thing. But anyway, okay, there's the title. They have it down just to, let's see, they have it down here a little bit. We're just a little bit above the green area, the dark area here. So let me tack that down. It's hard to know what to say sometimes when you don't have somebody talking back at you, so I'm trying to think of things to say for interest. Okay. The pieces of adhesive sticking up along the way here. So this piece goes right. What's more? That's why I like to feel around the edges to make sure it's all down. Alright, we go right up against the edge of this leaf paper. Looks like I can move it over just a tad. Ooh, boy, that's really sticking. Okay. Alright, the old trusty bone folder. That's part of my mini album days. I'm still doing that, but I just haven't done it in a while because of going back to work and getting involved with creative memories and all that. So, okay, then we also, well, we need to make photo mats, and then we can put other embellishments on that I might like. This is the embellishment pack right here. That's some of the things that are in it. There. I have to get used to the camera. Okay. So I'm going to use, what do I want to use for photo mats? Paper down here under my feet. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if this dark green cardstock. I wish I had a little bit lighter green. I might have to use some of the yellow. I don't know. We'll see if this green cardstock, and this is pretty good weight. Yeah, that doesn't quite, I don't know. I'm not too crazy about it. Let's see, do I have anything else? Not really. Let's see. I have some old Stampin' Up! Paper. I think I like this better. I might break into this. My knife. I need my craft knife. Okay. This thing is pretty sharp. But it works well, very well. It's, you can even cut cardstock, or chipboard, I mean, with it. This is, I've had this around for quite a long time. Yeah, that'll work. Let me just check this other pack. See if there's any greens in here. Nope. Purples and golds and blues. That's another Stampin' Up! Pack. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, that green won't work. That's a light sage green. So, okay. I might need 2 sheets. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just leave that one in there for right now. Okay. Put my knife back here. Ouch. I just poked my finger with a tweezer thing. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Kind of try to figure out. Let's see. I might put. Yeah, maybe I might angle those pictures a little bit. They've got what looks like kind of a 3x4 size. I forgot to put this magnet away in my Misty. Let me do that before I lose it. these magnets in both of these Misties, they stick together, both of them. So crazy. Okay. So if I do a 3x4, I'm going to want a mat that is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. No, 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I can cut 2 of these. No, it has to be 3 1/4. I was thinking 4 1/4 again. That would make a square. Okay, cut 2. 3 1/4. I love this trimmer. It works so nice. It cuts straight. As long as you make sure your oddball cuts are, you have the paper straight. Okay. So I'm leaving this other one for the other piece. Let's see, what have we got left here? Five and a half by 4 1/4. This one might even be smaller, but let's see. No, I think that's about right. Okay, then they have this one going kind of like that. I might make that smaller, but we're going to leave it for right now. So, let's see. Well, those two would be the same size, so let's just go ahead and cut this down a little bit. Let me see for height. Okay, we need to get rid of some width. I think I will cut down this by 1/4 of an inch height-wise. Make it 5 inches. Ooh, I should have made it 5 1/4. Oh well, that's fine. And then let's see, it's 4 1/4. So let's do 3 1/2. Oops, I didn't cut all the way. I'll probably make it. Okay. There. What have I got now? 3 1/2 by 5. Okay. Okay, let's see. 3 1/2. By 5. And I want another one of those. And one more. 3 1/2. Well, I'll do 5 here first. And leave a bigger sheet of paper left over. And 3 1/2. That should give us all our cuts now for photo placement. I kind of wanted to, I should have probably cut it a little bit. Well, that's okay. Can always fill it in with some other things. And then this one goes like this. Well, this should be cut a little smaller, I think. This one goes over here like that. I'm going to cut these down a little bit. Be a little narrower. Let's see, what are they? 3 1/4. So 3. And I'll make it 4. It's hard to tell with these patterns that you don't have measurements for. You kind of have to guess and then adjust, you know, according to the picture. It's trial and error a little bit. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. It could maybe go a little narrower, but we'll see. We'll wait and see here. Do I have to cut? Did I cut this one down? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, I don't have pictures to put in there right now. I was organizing last fall and found a whole bunch of negatives. I know I've got more around the house someplace, but I've got photo albums that's stuck behind that calyx unit because I got to get rid of the bookcase that all that stuff is in. It's kind of falling apart a little bit. Got moved too many times. So anyway, I got all my albums back there. I could pull pictures out of, but you know you hate to, so I should get all the negatives put on a CD and then I can print out what I want. That'd be the best way to do it. Didn't get into scrapbooking soon enough. I should have done it years ago when my son was little. I got involved in decorative painting and basket weaving, so those were my hobbies back then. But I should have gotten into this. Okay. 3 1/2 by 5, so I want to go 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. 3 1/4 by, what did I say? I forgot already. 3 3/4. Hang on just 1 minute. Oh, goodness. My dog is throwing up. What you doing? Oh, you gotta go outside? Huh? You gotta go outside, I guess. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sorry about that. Oh, they go out and it's a brother and sister. They're schnauzers. They go out and eat grass or whatever, and then start having problems once in a while. So I just booted them back outside until I get this done. So now that don't look right. No. Okay. So I need 3 3/4. So what is wrong here? The width is wrong. Okay. Okay, so 2 3/4. Okay. So we need 3 3/4. 2 3/4. Okay, now we need 3 1/4 by, all right, let me do the 3 1/4 first. Whenever you do photo mats, you always want them cut them 1/4 of an inch bigger on each side, length and width, and that gives you the 1/8 inch border. So 4 3/4. So say you have a 4x6 picture, you want to cut the photo mat 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. That gives you your 1/8 inch border. Oh shoot, now what did I do wrong here? 5. Oh, what did I just did 4 7/8, I guess, instead of 4 3/4. Okay. So that gives you your 1/8 inch border all the way around. All right. So here's the other piece. So this needs to be 4 3/4. Alright, here's those 2 photo mats. I just need 2 more pieces. What is this one here? How big is this? Oh, not long enough. Okay, so it has to be 3 1/4. I'll put it down here. 4 7, or 4 3/4. All right. Now we got all of our photo mats. And I'll show you what I do. I just use these for placement. You can either cut your pictures down to go around here with a 1/8 inch border all the way around, or you can just pull these off with some undo. So, adhesive, here we go. Oh great, what did this do now? Okay, go in there, and we'll do it again. Okay. Make sure there's no tape sticking out. We're finally having summer, I think. It's been very cold here in Michigan all winter long. I thought it's not ever going to end, but it has. We had a very cold winter. Not that much snow, it was just so cold for so long. And actually, I'm trying to think. I think it was, we might have had some freezing temps in May yet. But we certainly did in April for a long time. Now I gotta put undo on this thing. So, I'm kind of one of those people that need the sunshine. It doesn't come out here long enough for the year. So, this undo is like Gooby Gone, if you ever heard of that. That's an adhesive remover too that you can buy out of the store. I used to buy undo from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and they quit selling it. I'm not sure why, except maybe for the fact that it's kind of a, what's the word I want to use? Kind of like a fire hazard, maybe. But these are bottles I got from those box stores. But now on Amazon, you can buy it in these big 32-ounce bottles. There. And then just use a funnel to... This funnel might be too big for that. I haven't used it yet, so... Anyway, you get this from Amazon, and probably you should get a couple bottles of this size. This is a 4-ounce bottle from Amazon, so you can use the small one and then just refill it. So... It's cheaper that way anyway, to buy it in the big bottle. Oh shoot, I was working with the white paper instead. Oh well, it's ready to go down now. Yeah, schnauzers, they have a little bit of a problem with digestive issues. So, at least she didn't make a mess on my furniture, on my couch over there. So, thankfully. I'll just leave them outside until I'm done with this video. Oops, I had it upside down again. I don't know if my head's getting in the way or not. Probably is. I gotta kind of get over this to see good. Especially since I need glasses so bad. Okay. Now, I have to find my little stamp. There it is right there. This table is so wide compared to most people's tables. So here's my ink. I get this from, all I can remember is her name is Judith. And she only sells these rubber stamps, but this is what I use to put on these photo holders, I guess you could call them. And it says place photo here. So if you wanted to use something like this, I mean, if somebody was going to sell these pages, which is always an option, then that's what you could do, is put place photo here with that stamp. So, okay, put those over there. Oh shoot, that got, I might glue this down a little bit. So it doesn't keep coming up. There. Okay. Oops. Well, might have to read that upside down just a tad, I guess. Didn't think of that at the time, anyway. I think I'm going to put that over there. Let me just leave them like that for right now, and let's see what we have here that we could use. They have a flower up in this corner, and one here, and a cluster down here. So, oh, yeah, I forgot too. You can, on that other one, there is the sticker sheet. Let's see, where do I have them at? Alright, my female wants to come back in, so she's out there barking at the door. So hold on just 1 minute. Okay. These are the stickers. As you can see, I used these 3 here. This was the, let's see. Oh, that was in the other page. Yeah, so I used some of those already. Here's the other one. Okay, let's see what we can come up here with. I used, where's that sticker sheet? Oh, it's down here. This is the other one. I used this leaf sticker here to put this along as a border to cover up the, like the seam between the two papers. So I will be putting that in the other page. So, okay. Oh, we got some foiled elements here. Those are cute. Let's see if these are anything I can use. This might have been cute here too. That matches pretty good. Maybe that can be like a journaling spot. I could cut it in half, but I think I'll leave it there. What about for the other side? Well, I'll have to see here a minute. I'll wait till I pull that one out. Let's do this one first. That would work too. This other card. I should look at these other photo mats as well. Or I mean mat pack. There might be something in here. Yeah, I could use something in here. This one would work. This side would work. But I have to cut them down. I can't use them like that. Well, that would work too. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah. Let's see, this would work. This could be cut out and used as a element in your project. Yeah, I'll think about that. That could go over there as a journaling spot. That's kind of pretty. This could be used as photo mats and pictures go on top in those frames. Those could be cut in half. That's an idea too, but I don't know if I like the I don't think I like the green print on that as well. No. Let's see here. Oh, I thought about that too. And no. Okay. So those are thoughts for the other page. Okay. Let's see. Kinda. Let's see, that could be used too. Alright. I gotta get these on my mat down here so I can see them good. I'm kind of all over the place right now. There's like these pearl elements and these epoxy elements as well. Okay. These are corners. All right, let's see. Oh, I wanted just one. This is another reason to use a multi-purpose tool. If you can't grab a hold of things, you can use it to lift them up with. Yeah, I don't know. Go underneath. Yeah. I don't know. This could go under here and popped up. It's hard to work with things when they're all moving around. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I just kind of like those flowers alone, I guess. Or here, and pop up this one flower. It's kind of embossed in a way, but it matches this one here, so I kind of like that. Those could be used on the other side. I forgot I had those. I got lost in there. There's some more leaves. These things. Oh. I think just the 3. Okay. Let me get these stuck down here a minute. Let's start with this one, I guess. Oh, I forgot about these things. Why didn't I think about the stickers? Alright. That's kind of pretty too. That goes with that. Now I gotta rethink things. Because these flowers kind of go this. Okay. And we could use a little bird. Sounds of spring. Okay, let's see what else. Those over here. Okay. This leaf probably doesn't really go, but let's see here. I kind of like that. And I'll pop this word grouping up too. Okay. let's see, I need my foamed stickers and my scissors. Okay. Let's see. Still cut it here. Oops. I didn't want all of it. So I have to turn it to get it where I want it. There. Okay. So let me stick this down a minute. Okay, let's see. And it goes over here. Get some adhesive, it looks like. Alright, and I'll stick this down. Maybe this needs to go over a tad. Oops. There, okay. Oop. Let's see, do I want to go up or down? Maybe go up. There. Okay, now sure this is straight as best I can. That looks pretty good. And then this one under. Yeah, okay. Okay, there. I'm getting stuck up here with other things. Oh dear. I'm losing elements on the floor. I think there's one of those that are on the floor. So it's on the floor. Yeah, okay. I can dig it out later. At least my feet aren't on it. That's the main thing. Okay. Yes. I wanted this. Alright, I think I'm going to pop this up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I can't ever get these things off very easy with my fingernails. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, it wasn't this one. It got mixed up with the other one. Okay, so I still want to pop this up right in the middle. Just because of the photo mats that are here. Okay, so then Oh, wait a minute. Was it this one? There we go. Yeah, I think it was, because I was going to use the flower that matched these. Okay. So then spring. This can go on top of this. And then the leaf can go under here. Kind of wanting to get it stuck so it goes over to the picture. Maybe there's other, maybe I should use this. I don't know. I kind of like that. This is too clumpy. Okay. Piece of tape sticking out. Another way to use your tool. Since I can't get in there with my finger. My hands are big. I'm almost 6 foot tall, but I'm shrinking a little. Is that stuck? No. Okay. I'll put those on that when I get done here. Okay. I gotta get my pokey tool. Tim Holtz pokey tool. Looks good to take these little backings off the foam. Okay, get rid of the pokey. Alrighty, here we go. I think I had, did I have that up higher? I think this will go good here. I'll just do it like that. Sounds of Spring. Okay. There's that cluster. Now we need something up here. That should go with the other paper. Put that in here. Or like this. Can't get a hold of it. I'd like to pop it up, actually. There. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I had it backwards again. Shoot. Oh my. I wonder if the tape's done. It looks like it's done. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, pop it up. pokey tool. Pokey tool. Alrighty. Oops. There it goes. There. No. I wonder if this is supposed to... I don't know. I don't know what these leaves are supposed to go to. Okay. Let's see. None of these corners work. So, I don't have the right flowers. Alrighty. So there we are with this page. I gotta put some glue on that corner. Just can't stand it when my corners are coming up. This is, if you're wondering what this glue is, it's art glitter glue. And if you live in cold states, you cannot get this glue sent to you if the weather is below 40 degrees. And it will, if it gets too cold, this glue will, what's the word I want to use? It'll consolidate in the bottle. I had that happen in a this is a 4-ounce bottle, but in my tote that I take to crops, I usually leave my totes in the car. I don't do that anymore in the wintertime because this glue, I had to dig it out. It was all one solid piece of rubbery stuff. So you don't leave this sitting out in the cold, and you can't get it during the winter months. So I because I live here in Michigan in a cold state, I ordered a year or so ago a big bottle of this glue, a whole gallon, because when you make mini albums you go through a lot of glue. So okay, so there, we're done with this page. I'll just leave that on there. Okay, now I'll get the other page. It shouldn't be too much longer. That is the first page. Okay, let's see, let me take that off. Oh, it's not stuck on there. Okay. Kind of forget where I'm at a little bit in between things. So now, let's see. So we have to do the same thing with that cluster of photo mats. So where did I put them? Let's see, they're under my stickers? Or, yeah. Oh dear. Where did my photo mats go? Oh my. I don't want to have to cut them again. Something fell off my lap. Piece of paper. Well, I don't know where they went. Are they up here somewhere? Yep, here they are. And we have to have this set of stickers too. Okay. So, let me get this on. Put this little border on. We're getting close to getting done. Took longer than I thought. It's like building a house. My first husband and I, we built this house. And we found out you can always figure about doing something that you plan on taking such and such time to, you might as well just double the time. Because that's about how it worked out. So, take you twice as long to do something as what you plan on it taking. I don't know if you hear my female barking in the background, but She's probably barking because her brother's outside barking at the neighbor dog. So Lexi, come on. Okay, so we got that on. Alrighty, now we'll deal with these things. So I better kind of go by this one that I just finished. And I gotta get some more adhesive, come to think of it. Alright. Actually, maybe I'll just use one that I have in here. Is this the white tape too? Yeah. Alright. Alrighty. Pull this back. There we go. Now this might be the permanent. I must have been using the repositionable. They had like little pieces going along. So this must be the permanent tape. Try to use a little bit instead of long strips. Okay, so I want to go, yeah, I want to go over here. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put more green on there, but I think I'm going to leave it. Just going to leave it for now. Okay. Maybe I'll put it over here. Alright, this kind of goes in the middle. Let's see. No, it goes over here like this more. Now, I'll make it more like the page that I already did. Let's see. It's going to be different because I have that extra piece of paper in there. So, I'm going to leave it like that for a minute. And this is going to tuck under. She's fussing. They just turned 10. So, they don't seem like it though. They still seem like young dogs. Let's see, like this. Okay. So let's see how this looks. It's going to look a little different, but okay. So now there's 3 sets of flowers that they have on here. So we'll kind of find another cluster here. There's the cone flower. There's this. I don't want to use this because that goes kind of with another paper. Let's see. I could do this, because this will go over the photo actually. Let's see the stickers on here first. I could use a sticker like that. What else do we have? It says it's spring fever. That is what the name of it is. And when you've got it, oh, you don't quite know what it is. You do want, but it just fairly makes your heart ache. You want it so. Mark Twain. Or, I kind of like maybe this other one. Lexi, come on. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Audrey Hepburn. But it's kind of small on the page. So... I hope she's not too annoying for all of you. I think I'm going to use this. I like the green leaves because it kind of goes with the darker, and that's what these leaves are down here too. It's these kind of... So I think I'm going to use this. Okay. Pop. I want to say pop dots, but foam squares is what they are. I'm going to stick this half of one in here. And then I'm going to put some little ones in between the big ones. They don't need to be very big, just a little bit. Just to kind of help keep those edges suspended. I'm going to get rid of this here. I don't have a way to mute my microphone right now, so... Oh dear. She's back down here. She was up on the steps. I've got the gate locked up there. I have an open stairway to the basement. I wanted it to feel more like an upstairs living space, I guess you could say, when we built the house. So... So I got a long rail that goes along the top of the stairs up by the dining area. And then a half a rail when you come down the steps. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, more homey. I guess I'll stick this over here, over the gold a little bit. There. Well, we're getting close to being done. I'm kind of a newbie at doing the video thing, so I hope it wasn't too annoying for you. Okay, let's see. Do I want to use this? Could be stuck right there. Well, I don't really want to. It can stick underneath there. And... butterfly. Oh, I have a yellow one over there that would work better. You get so many stickers, you kind of lose track of all the things you can put on. Like that. I have to look in the... I'm looking on my screen to kind of see. No. Not a leaf. Well, come to think of it, I got some smaller ones here. I have some leaves poking out. Try to get these back in there so they're sitting right in the thing. There. Okay. Let's see. Either this or the bigger ones. Like that. I kind of like that. Oops, there. Now it's going down too much. I wonder if I could just cut that in half. I hate to waste little elements. If I'm not going to use, you know, the whole thing showing underneath, then I'll cut this in half. There. I can't even tell. So, kind of. Kind of like that. I'll pop this up. I'll have to get the flower under here first before. Trying to figure out where to put this thing. There. I kind of like elements sticking up under the, or on top of the flowers is what I'm trying to say. So, I think I'll just put this little glue on here. Adhesive. There. Okay, and now the butterfly. Let's see. Nope. It's going to have to go that way. Alrighty. There's that. Okay, I think we're done. So we got 3 clusters. Oops, I gotta tack that down, don't I? So let's see. Do I want to pop him up? No, I don't think so. I think we'll just, well, I wished I had some thinner ones. Maybe I'll just use a small, we'll see here. Yeah, okay. No. That does work. I'm going to put one more. Let's see. I want it down. Down here. Oop. There we go. Alrighty, we are done. There's the... Wish I knew how to make it focus a little bit better. I'm a newbie, so anyway, we have finished 2 layouts. So again, this is the Endless Summer, or Endless Meadows. They used to have an Endless Summer package. Endless Meadows bundle that I bought. And you can find that on Creative Memories. I'll leave the information in the description below. Below. There we go. And I'll try to link some of these tools too. Creative Memories has scissors just like this, but I had these for quite a while now, so I'm probably going to buy a pair that I can use when I'm doing Creative Memories stuff. I'm going to set up I got a rolling cart over there I'm going to set up with Creative Memories tools and things that I use, so that I can just bring it over to me and just use tools when I'm filming on this channel. I do have another channel that I'm going to start that I will be doing other things like, you know, all kinds of products, stamps, dies, Tim Holtz things, but I gotta find a little more time to do that, so eventually I'll get to that too, and that will be my Stardust Maker channel that I kind of set it up a couple of years ago. But I wanted Creative Memories to be separate. So that's my Creative Memories is my Stardust Memories channel. And I always have the 2 double R's in there because my last name is Star. So then it has double R's. Okay, that's it for tonight. And hope you have a good Memorial Day weekend and have a lot of fun. If you could just like and click on the subscribe button and also click on all, so that you will see when I post another video, you will see that come in, so that you can click on that to watch more videos that I post. Click like and subscribe, everybody always says on their channel. So again, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.